So about a month ago, before the end of the world started, I came home after a long day of work. I walk into the house. My girlfriend's sitting on the couch. She looks up at me and says, "Hey, John, how was your day?" Oh, wasn't so bad. Just kind of sat through interviews all day. Here's the problem, though. Me saying that was, for lack of a better term, complete and utter bullshit. Just not true, total lie. Don't know why it came out, but it did. But at this point, I was committed. So when she asked follow up questions like, "Oh, that's pretty cool. Are you going to hire this guy?" I said, "Oh no, I don't think so. He's just not a good culture fit." And then when she said, "Oh, that's too bad. Was he local or did he have to travel in from pretty far just to get rejected?" I said, "Local? Oh yeah. He was local. Actually, he was from Omaha. Minor league baseball player up there, shortstop. Come to think of it. Anyway, I'm gonna take the dogs for a walk." And I got myself out of there. Now, before any of you start judging me too much, know that none of you are any better. The average person makes up about 1 to 2 stories about themselves per day. And that's only the people we know. If you're having a 10-minute conversation with a stranger, that means you're not telling the truth. You're lying at least 3 to 5 times. Maybe so easily you don't even know what's happening. So, since it seems we're always either lying or getting lied to, it's important to figure out exactly what's going on here. So, that's what I want to talk about. So let's start with why we lie. It's easy to think of not telling the truth as antisocial behavior, which it obviously can be. But the truth is, we lie because we're social animals. The number one reason we lie is because we want people to like us. We want to feel belong. We want to make the social hierarchy happy. Now, modern day society, that probably means pretending to like the band your friends like, or saying you saw a movie that you never saw just because everyone else is laughing about it. We kind of feed off that energy and we want other people to be happy with us. In more ancient times, however, keeping your social hierarchy happy and satisfy you with you could mean the difference between life and death. You may fib about your hunting skills, your farming knowledge to gain acceptance to the tribe, to move up, which gives you more accesses to resources and ultimately more access to better and more qual mates. The reason we know this and kind of pinpoint when and why humans started lying is because of the neocortex. The neocortex is the part of the brain that evolved most recently and the part that handles all of our most complex functions. Not just lying, but all of our higher functions like language and spatial reasoning. Now, any damage to the neocortex can actually completely eliminate our ability to make up things that aren't true. Some years ago, there was a 51-year-old high-ranking official with the EU that had a pretty troubling problem at work. Anytime he went into negotiations and tried to straight up, anytime he went to negotiations and tried to lie, he'd straight up pass out. Not great for his career, but luckily doctors in France were able to trace the problem back to a small tumor resting against the neocortex. So we've established lying is a pretty complicated task, at least where brain chemistry is concerned. And it's so complicated that's actually something that needs to be learned as children. We're not going to reach the point of development to tell our first purposeful lie until around ages 4 or 5. The reason is two things need to happen before we figure out fuck.